take your vision. Here is why utilizing video content is so critical in not just achieving it, but accelerating it. And this is all because it's exactly what I did in my first company. So here's me laying out exactly why video content is so important for your business. Firstly, communication. Over 80% of communication is non-verbal. Most of how we communicate as humans is through our body language, then through the tone of voice. Then, the least important thing is the words we use. If you take a simple sentence, she didn't steal the money. Depending how you articulate that, she didn't steal the money. She didn't steal the money. Just the same words on a written page can be interpreted in any way. However, with body language and tone completely dictates how that message is conveyed and received. That's a huge point in video. So when you're communicating the value of your business, the stories, the transformations, that can have a huge implication. Secondly, it's personality, it's brand, which results in getting to know your prospects and clients. So what this can do, especially within your sales cycle, if you've got 17 steps to the first communications you receive from a prospect to then them being a buying customer, sending you money, you can reduce that down through content, because a critical part, we're humans, we buy based on emotional decisions. And a critical part of that is how much we trust our providers. If I'm looking to have my garden done, if I'm looking for an electrician, if I'm looking for a new kitchen, if I'm looking for my HR documents, or a lawyer, solicitor, an accountant, the process is the same in terms of emotionally, I want to get to know them so I can trust them before I can buy from them. Therefore, the more you can communicate, the more questions you can answer, the more they're going to build up those layers of trust, get a rapport with you, and then therefore be ready to buy. This is exactly what I did in my first company. I just took all the questions my prospects had and made videos to answer them for them, and then took those videos and made it into articles as well. What it meant was their questions were answered and they got to know me. And this is something I do in Pink Panda today. Whenever I have a meeting or one-to-one with someone, I have a PDF overview of Pink Panda. And in addition, I have a series of project summary videos. They're only 2 minutes long, but what it means is I can share them and say, look, here's a bit about Pink Panda so you can get to know us. Have you got anything similar you can send over to me? And we can get to know each other before we meet up. What that means is when I arrive to have that coffee date with them, they haven't got to meet a fresh new face and get to know me. They've already built a foundational understanding of who I am, how I communicate. They know who they're looking out for. There's so much more levels of comfort in that. So remember that for your business when you're getting to know your prospects. The third thing I'm going to mention is digitizing yourself, becoming a 24/7 sales and marketing component to your business through video content. So if you have an important message or there's a critical thing, as I said in the second point, it's those key questions that prospects are asking you, or even the questions they didn't realize they need to ask. From video, it's not that you're just answering that question for that specific person. You're answering it for every single person. You can just take a single message that, when articulated to someone in conversation, is shared the once. They might forget it, they might share it with someone else, but the next prospect isn't going to know that information. However, if you video it and answer it for them, you can then broadcast that, share that on your socials, use it on your website, use it, as I've just demonstrated, in your sales, in your marketing, as you get to know people. And therefore, that one time that you recorded it is then an asset being utilized constantly, over and over and over again, week after week, month after month, year after year. And what will that do all as a result? It will build your business for you. If you want video content to build your business for you, I'm here.